everybody. Welcome back to Endless Ocean 2. My name is Lemorack, and I just took a quick peek at the quest log after having spent a little time training dolphins. I figured, the training of the dolphins is maybe something I should do off screen. It's not really all that interesting and stuff. But I take a look at our quests, and there are a couple of things that I thought we could do. First of all, there's still the issue of finding that sea slug. I just don't know where it is. But there are two quests that both require us to go to the same spot, and that's the Find the Bluebird quest and the Help Me quest. This is the animal rescue stuff, and this is the one where we're finding that elusive talking blue bird. Both of these have quests in the Weddell Sea, in the Antarctic Ocean. Also, Oceana wants to talk to us. Something good is happening, apparently, so let's check that out. Yeah, I spent all day training the two dolphins we got. Did a couple of record-breaking stuff. I don't remember exactly how the dolphin training is going to trigger progress. I could just look it up, but I want to kind of play this the way I played it back in the day when the wiki was not a thing, and I didn't look things up, so I'm just gonna keep doing stuff. Cortica River, yep. We should also do that at some point. Completed a second map. Get ready to sell it right away. Oh, and the previous map that went on sale? Get ready for this. It's on the bestseller charts for the Pelago Commonwealth. And not at the bottom either. Here's your bonus for the maps for doing so well. Ooh. I can wear a bandana now. Ian had some advanced requests for our next map. Divers love Kikero Strait. Is there another map from there we could sell? We can give our customers what they want. They'll keep on buying our maps and making us a profit. I'll leave it up to you to fill in other maps. I should treat myself to something too. Maybe a sea slug temporary tattoo. Here's a reward for your good cartography work. Sea slug temporary tattoo. I love her. She's so adorable. I'm sure you know people like this in real life who have exactly one thing and they just make it central to their personality. She is all about the ocean, right? All about ocean life. Bonus for filling in the whole map. Not sure which map is this, I wonder. And a new title, too. I am now a coral duck. We also have some guided tour requests, huh? Oh, for a moment, it's the Arctic Ocean, not the Antarctic Ocean. And we got one for the deep hole. Maybe next time. Want to get some quests done right now. But I will check and see if we have any photo requests. Oh, no, I won't because we're going for the orange sea slug, right? Okay, so I'm just going to ignore everything, go straight to Gautama Atoll, and find the orange sea slug. Then we're going to go to the Weddell Sea. So I searched everywhere to find that slug, and I couldn't find it. Which leads me to believe that either I'm in the wrong location and I should be looking in some place like Valka Castle, or maybe now that it's nighttime, it'll make a difference. And I'll have Oceana come with me because she can find small animals. Where do I want to go? Let's try the spring garden. These turtles always here? Look, we got the migrating rays, I think. Yeah, they're swimming up to the place where we found the other rays. Neat. Alright. Let's look for small creatures in the sand. You're joking. First friggin' thing I click on. I found the orange sea slug, guys. This bright orange sea slug has 2 protuberances near its tufted gills. The base of its antennae, tail area, and tips of its protuberances are luminous pale blue. Lives on rocky reefs and sways the protuberances beside its gills as it moves. Why does it do it, though? Rendezvous. Chances of tiny sea slugs meeting in the ocean are low. They can't rely on chance encounters for breeding. They leave a scent trail wherever they go so others can follow it to find a mate for procreation. That sounds dangerous. Because if I was a predator, I would probably learn or adapt to, finding that scent. But I mean, I guess when you're an orange sea slug, you probably don't have that many options, right? Okay. Let's get a picture. This picture doesn't need to be super good because we're not trying to get a grade here. We just want to get the picture. There we go. Well, okay. Nailed it. That's hilarious. Spent the entire episode last time looking for that slug, and all I had to do was dive at night. But anyway. Okay. So let's just go straight to the ocean. I don't think I can go back to the island yet. Let's travel straight to the Antarctic Ocean. And then I gotta remember, what are we doing here? We're doing the Help Me quest and the Bluebird quest. For the Bluebird, the text said that we need to go when the ice is dancing in the south. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Hey, Jean-Eric here? I see. Understood? I just had another call from the conservation group. An injured penguin has been seen here in the Weddell Sea. Apparently, it's not injured so badly that it can't move, so when anyone tries to help it, it just swims away in fear. It's definitely a tricky situation. That's why they called us. If we use the pulsar, we can heal it, even if it's darting all over the place. Oh wait, was that Oceana saying that? Right. Imagine I did that in Oceana's voice. Exactly. Okay, who's saying this now? Nobody's lips are moving. I'll assume it's her. We have to take care of its wounds before they get worse. Yes! According to the conservation group, the penguin is quite large. Really, really large. He was spotted with other penguins swimming around some small icebergs. Well, a huge penguin should make an easy target for the pulsar. Again, I need to pay attention. Well, a huge penguin should make an easy target for the pulsar, right? Looks like you got another chance to show off your pulsar skills. But remember, we go ashore or leave the Weddell Sea, have to begin the mission again from the beginning. Also, yeah, we know this. Yep. You should go before the sun sets. I'll go down there with your help, heal the penguin. I'll go down there to help you heal the penguin. Oh, man. Okay. Did we get any mention of where it is? Or do I just have to... Some small icebergs is what it said, okay. That doesn't exactly nail it down, does it? Alright. Well, let's go here. Sorry I went so quiet. It's very pretty. The rays of sunlight shining down here with the big underwater icebergs. Anyway, we got a job to do. I'm gonna guess the small icebergs is thinking of are the ones down here in the southwestern corner of the map. Just, oh, yep. Nope, this is a new location. Yep, small icebergs. This is the one, okay. So it's gotta be one of these. These are emperor penguins. It's gotta be one of these. Look for a big one. Get a cutscene for it, it looks like. Nice. That huge penguin is the injured one, right? A ton of penguins here, so healing it won't exactly be an ice cream sandwich. Aim carefully. Yeah, we wouldn't want to end up accidentally healing other penguins. Is this the one? Looks bigger than the others. Can you hear me? This is Jean-Eric. Oh my, that injured penguin is Big Bobby. Sorry, don't let me interrupt. I'll explain after you healed him. Bobby? Emperor penguins. Okay. Normally reach about 40-50 inches, but Big Bobby has already grown to 67. Nearly as tall as an average human male. Discovered about 2 years ago by an American winter research team, he was called Fat Bob at first before being renamed Big Bobby. He seems to have grown a little more. What just happened? I did not click out of that. Anyway. Bobby? Bobby? I lost him. There he is. Get back here. There we go. Aren't my first-person shooter skills amazing? You did it! He's huge. Can't believe how fast he was moving. Wonder if we raced, who would win? Who would penguin? Yes, I get it. Penguin. The average emperor penguin weighs about 75 pounds. This one must be over 200. It appears the name Big Bobby wasn't chosen lightly. I got another title. Let's head back to Nineball Island. In time. Let's check out a regular emperor penguin first. Largest of all penguins, weighing up to 90 pounds. It has a thick layer of blubber underneath its plumage that makes it resistant to cold. Bright yellow patch starts near the ears and fades out toward its chest. Let's see if the penguin wants food. No. Ah, but he likes being touched. Better be funnier up on the surface. Parents' duties. Female penguin lays only one egg without making a nest, then leaves to gather food. The male balances the egg on its feet and keeps it warm under the fold of its stomach. Female is gone for about 60 days, and as the male goes without food all this time, his body weight drops sharply. If the egg hatches before the female returns, the male raises the chick on penguin milk that he secretes from his gullet. So basically the males stay at home and care for the eggs while the women go out to hunt for food. I did not know that. Yeah. Yeah, so the female just leaves the male with the eggs. Or egg, I guess. That's kind of awesome. I'm not sure which penguin this was, but there's a breed of penguin that nests by building a house or building a nest out of rocks. And so when the penguin is trying to court a female, it will spend time searching for a rock. It'll try to give the female that it fancies the perfect rock, and if the female likes the rock, she'll use it as the basis for the nest. If she doesn't like the rock, then she'll throw it away and the penguin Look at all of those penguins. Can you hear me? This is Jean-Eric. Emperor penguins are large, even by Antarctic standards. It's amazing how many creatures indigenous to the Antarctic call these icebergs home. If you go ashore, you may get the chance to see some of them up close. The southwest region of the giant iceberg would be a good spot to try. You'll find it east of region A3 on the dive map. If you're interested, it's definitely worth a visit. I am. What's... Now what? Orca. Wow. Pod of orcas. It just triggered 2 cutscenes. We're here to hunt the penguins? Can you hear me? This is Jean-Eric. It looks like they're after the penguins. Oh, they are. Penguins are well adapted to the Antarctic, but they do fall prey to many undersea predators. In addition to orcas, they are also hunted by leopard seals. Sensing danger, the penguins jump from the sea one after another. Once ashore, they have no natural predators. Polar bears? Or do they not live in the Antarctic? Even so, orcas are quite persistent. They come right to the water's edge. Wow! They do this because seals and sea lions tend to hang out nearby. In any case, those penguins who escape will live to see another day. That is wild. The orcas will actually jump up on shore to try and catch anything at the edge. This game very, very carefully makes the conscious decision not to show us any animals devouring each other, but that's pretty much what happens. That shore would be gushing blood by now. Okay. I was starting to worry that the game was going to ask us to, like, clear a path for the penguins or something. Much as you might want to protect them, it's kind of, you know, nature just kind of works like this. Orcas gotta eat something too. And yes, by the way, I am very conscious of the fact that I have dressed my character in a bikini and took her diving into the Antarctic Ocean. But don't worry, because she has a special diving cream used by industrial divers that protects her skin from hypothermia. And that is totally real. African penguin. This penguin is black and white, with a more complex pattern than other penguins. It has an area of pink exposed skin around its eyes. It normally lays 2 eggs, with the first larger than the second. Sometimes, especially small eggs are laid, but they don't hatch, as they are unfertilized. Ooh, I wonder if those are like dummy eggs. I wonder if they put those there to distract predators or something. Okay, that didn't unlock the trivia. What if I poke you? No? No? Little pet? Huh? Oh my gosh, he's cute. Oh, he's cute. I love it. fasting season. After breeding, this penguin has a molting season when it changes its plumage. It loses body heat easily at this time and is unable to dive for food in the sea, so it stays on the beach without eating. Has to eat a lot before the molting season starts to sustain itself. Takes around 18 days for the African penguin to molt, and it loses about 0.3 pounds of body weight daily during that period. I was going to say 0.3 pounds doesn't sound like that much, but per day, that's a little worrying. Alright. Well, I do not see any bluebirds. But the bluebird also pops up during specific weather conditions. And when the ice dances, that sort of makes me think that it wants us to be here during a storm, right? When maybe the wind and the waves are thrashing the icebergs around. We'll give that a try in a bit, but first, I'm going to go check out that spot he said to go look for. A3, was it? Yeah, I think I see it there. You can just barely see it on the... Also fill in these squares. Right, over here. See this little cove here? This looks like it. Let's give it a try. I don't see anything there, but I bet if I go ashore, it'll load in. Knew it. There are many penguins gathered together. They're keeping their eggs warm. Can you hear me? This is Jean-Eric. If I'm not mistaken, this is what they do to incubate their eggs. I hope they all hatch successfully. Let's come back later and take another look. Alright. We will do just that. But first I want to see what happens if I poke one of these guys while they're... Gotta get my food out. How do I... Here we go. Boop. No? Hey, buddy. He doesn't seem to care. Oh, there we go. He's cute. I like him. Look how big he is compared to me. Okay, I'm done. Ice dances. I'm trying to remember the exact text that says, the ice dances in the frozen south. Ooh, look at that. You see that? Ooh, what's flying? What's that? What's that? Hello? South Polar Skua. No trivia. This bird has a wingspan of around 4 feet and eats penguins' eggs and chicks. Eggs or chicks. They wait for their chance, then snatch eggs or chicks from their parents. Penguins actively threaten them and chase them off if they come too close. Yeah! I imagine this is probably why the penguins put their unfertilized eggs into the nest as well, to put dummies in there for the skua. I almost missed you. You might wanna come back later, buddy. It looks like they're paying attention right now. Alright, still no bluebird? No. I mean, the bluebird is usually very easy to spot. Alright. So, I'm gonna go back to the boat. And then I'm gonna rest here a couple times, cycle through the weather, and maybe try going ashore during when the ice dances. These are the small icebergs. I would assume this is the area that we need to go ashore. Weather isn't so bad. Now let's wait for an actual storm. Rest until sunrise. It's a little bit of time wasting, but the weather changes every 3 days. Alright, now. Weather's too nice, don't want that. One more try. If this doesn't work out, we'll head back home. I like the idea that our crew is just spending days in that tiny motorboat. No. Alright. It's alright. This is something else for us to look forward to in the future, I guess. Let's head back to Nine Ball Island and resolve the animal rescue quest. Cutscene, please. Good work curing the penguin in the Weather Sea. The conservation group is eternally grateful to you. Eternally, huh? They send you this as thanks. Couture BCD. And 2000p. They also sent us their report into the case. It seems that the giant penguin's injury was caused by garbage dumped in the Antarctic. There aren't even that many people in the Antarctic. How could they have that much trash? Machinery and equipment that stations or waiting operations no longer need were often left behind without being properly disposed of. These days, they're more careful to bring back any garbage they leave. When they leave. But there's so much of it already there, discarded years ago. And it would cost so much to have it all removed from the Antarctic. Even the efforts to clean up the area are not making much progress. All the people left the Antarctic, it might solve the problems. What about the creatures who still have to live there? How can people be so selfish? It doesn't make sense. No, Shiona. I'm sorry. I've just been so tired recently. But I'm fine now, really. Don't worry. She's not fine.